Huh? All right, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little out of context. We had to change the music. The thing is, like, the video is quite epic, and you have to see them all in succession. Yeah. So go check it out. It's actually pretty incredible.
Yeah, and I have to say that is a sandbox. You know, and I won't be happy until there's a Gary's Mod version of maybe the Love Boat opening.
Let's move on, please. Let's move on. Let's close the internet. We're done.
All right. Go to g4tv.com/AroundTheNet and sign up for the Around the Net podcast.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here it is. It's Layla Cayley and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, we'll get you the latest news and criticisms from yesterday's Apple Worldwide Developers Conference. Plus, Sony's got a new MMO that trades in spellcasting for spy gear. We'll tell you all about it. And The Sopranos creator David Chase responds to critics after the final episode. We'll let you know what he had to say. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Layla. Yesterday, folks, we talked about it for a little while, Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. Steve Jobs reminded us that the iPhone is just 17 days away. Some people, though, are questioning whether or not the iPhone will live up to the hype. I think those people are just T-Mobile subscribers and they're jealous, Olivia. But other people have legitimate gripes, you know, about battery life, wireless data speed, and, of course, the price tag. It's a little up there.
All right. I actually heard that it is overhyped and no one will buy it, and they will all want the BlackBerry Curve.
Was that from forums.tmobile.com? Exactly.
We want to know what you guys think. Is the Apple iPhone dialed in, or is it already disconnected? Disconnected. Vote our website, g4tv.com.
Don't you sway the poll.
Or text or vote to G4TXT. That's 44898 to vote and register for AOTS Live News Alerts. No one's going to want that thing. I mean, who wants a phone that can be an iPod and move around and you can actually pick your voicemail?
Oh, God, what cool features. Who would ever want those?
Who would? I like mine with a cord.
Apple fans have long been compared to bloodthirsty vampires. So, of course, in honor of Steve Jobs, later, we're going to show the trailer for 30 Days and Nights. A gang of vampires who may or may not actually be looking for iPhones attack an Alaskan town. They're definitely looking for blood and destruction. I think they find it. Stick around because the trailer is coming your way in just a little bit.
We've got all the ingredients together for an informational feast. Ooh. Now, you guys, please don't fill up on the junk food and the cheese and crackers because the main course is coming up and it's delicious.
Here's what's coming up on today's Attack of the Show. With the launch date in sight, hype around the iPhone is at a fever pitch. But has Apple really reinvented the cell phone? The Loop checks for service. Marvel's firing out an extended edition of Ghost Rider. But do you need more flaming CG skulls in your flick? Find out on TV Tuesday. And it's all the info from your favorite sites updated in one place. Leave the searching behind with Google Reader on WebTools. All this and more when the Attack comes back.
Steven Spielberg presents Animaniacs Volume 3 and Piggy and the Brain, the final episode. Laugh till it hurts.
That wasn't pretty.
With 2 award-winning collections.
That's brilliant.
Available Tuesday on DVD.
The U.S. Army Reserve takes a different kind of strength.
The strength to help people one day and lead people the next.
The strength to build confidence one day and build knowledge the next.
The strength to improve your country one day and your career the next.
The strength to be both a citizen and a soldier in the U.S. Army Reserve.
There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Find out more about the Army Reserve at GoArmyReserve.com.
Be up for anything with new Nivea for Men Energizing Hydrogel. It's a refreshing cool kick for your face.
I never thought I could get a credit card.
I've had some money problems, but who hasn't?
There has to be a way to get a credit card.
Convenience, security, living life. In today's world, you need a credit card. Your valid open checking account can open the door to a credit card that fits your lifestyle. Even if you have less than perfect credit or no credit at all, calling Purpose Money can make it possible to earn the credit card you deserve. A MasterCard credit card can help you live life. Apply now for the credit card you didn't think you could qualify for. Call 1-800-335-6432.
Calling Purpose Money made this dinner a reality.
Ladies, guess what? Girls' night out is on me tonight.
With Purpose Money, I shop when it's convenient for me.
Convenience, security, living life. Let Purpose Money help. Call 1-800-335-6432. That's 1-800-335-6432 to apply for your MasterCard credit card.
At one time or another, we all want to change the world in which we live. Make it a better place. Introducing the ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice. At ITT Tech, we now teach the fundamentals of the criminal justice system, along with the technology to help respond to and prevent crime. With a degree in criminal justice, you can pursue various career opportunities like surveillance, casework, and security. Technology is a powerful tool, but it's the people behind it who make the difference. ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-372-4052 or visit us on the web.
The most bone-crushing, nerve-mashing, spine-shattering show on Earth. Ninja Warrior. All new, weeknights at 6:30 only on G4.
Hi, Kevin and Olivia. This is Steven from Delano, California. And I wanted to know from you guys, what's the best way I can celebrate turning 30 this month?
Oh.
Roll over and die.
There's nothing left for you, buddy. Sorry.
We are live, and it's our party, so we can cry if we want to, and he did.
I do daily. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here it is. It's the feed.
Thanks, guys. I'm Layla Kaylee, and it's time to start the feed. Now that the dust has settled in Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, critics have started noting some problems with Steve Jobs' slick presentation. One of Apple's big announcements was a Windows version of their Safari browser. While Apple touts Safari as a secure, fast alternative to Firefox and Internet Explorer, hackers were able to find security flaws within hours of the program's beta release. Security experts were also able to create exploits in the browser that could run malicious code and crash Windows systems. It was also discovered that the internet-savvy iPhone will not be able to run Flash when it is released. While this prevents almost every video site on the net from running on the iPhone, Steve Jobs did mention that the phone would be YouTube compatible on launch. There has been no additional news on id Software's new game engine, which was also debuted at the WWDC. id Software co-founder John Carmack said he would be unveiling more details at this year's E3. Sony Online Entertainment announced a new MMO shooter game, The Agency. It's slated for the PS3 and PC and will feature a spy theme, which so far has been unseen in the MMO genre. In the game, players can achieve a certain level of prestige and will be able to join spy networks with other players, allowing them to go on secret missions together. Sounds juicy. Sony said the inspiration for the game can be drawn from espionage movies like James Bond and the Bourne series. The Agency is set to be released in the winter of 2007. YouTube is about to test a new video identification technology with two of the world's largest media companies, Time Warner and Walt Disney. The technology developed by Google will help content owners identify videos uploaded to the site without the copyright owner's permission. The so-called video fingerprinting tools, which can identify unique features in the video clips, will be available for testing in about a month. The controversy over The Sopranos finale has fans split down the middle, and now the show's creator is weighing in. David Chase, who wrote and directed the final episode, told the New York Star-Ledger that, quote, "I have no interest in explaining, defending, reinterpreting, or adding to what is there. We did what we thought we had to do. No one was trying to blow people's minds or thinking, wow, this will tick them off," end quote. Though it wasn't the goal, I think Chase might be guilty on that charge. Shame on you. And finally, Capcom Games just got a little steamier thanks to a new deal with Valve. Capcom has just inked a deal to become the first Japanese publisher to distribute games through the Steam network. Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition will be available later this week, and Onimusha 3 will follow soon after. The former Xbox 360 exclusive Lost Planet Extreme Condition is set for a June 26 release as well. Now just throw an Okami in there too, and we're sold. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime, anywhere on your mobile phone. More info available at g4tv.com/mobile. I am Layla Kaling, and you've just been fed. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Layla. Now, in other breaking news, expect the internet to stop working on June 28th.
Yeah.
That's because Rockstar Games has just announced the release date for a new Grand Theft Auto 4 trailer.
Yeah, the game's first trailer drew so much web traffic that it literally crashed pretty much every single site that it came in contact with. Well, the new spot is apparently titled Looking for That Special Someone, and Rockstar sent out a promotional flyer advertising what's in store. So when the internet blows up, the last Thursday of this month, now you know why.
Now you know. Now, we got to split for a second, but don't worry. We'll roll down the window for you.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Keep it together. We'll be back before you know it.
Steve Jobs claims to have reinvented